Continuing with the program, the next speaker with us, who's joining us virtually, is Mr. San Lwin. He's the co-founder of Free Rohingya Coalition and has played a significant role in organizing the Rohingyas' participation in the International Court of Justice, the case against Myanmar. Over to you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for inviting me to speak at this important event. The world has witnessed brutal killing and displacement of Rohingya in 1978, 1991, 1992, 2012, 2016, and 2017. Following the massive violence in 2017, the Gambia filed a case at the International Court of Justice. Then the International Criminal Court is still investigating the forced deportation case. And the case filed by the Burmese Rohingya organization, UK, is expected to conclude soon. Despite an ICJ order to protect the Rohingya in Myanmar, both state actor, the Myanmar military, and the non-state actor, the Arakan Army, have violated and continue to violate this provisional measure. The current situation for the Rohingya in northern Rakhine State is far worse than in 2017. Since 2019, the Arakan Army has committed numerous human rights violations against the Rohingya in the region. However, the Rohingya remain silent for the sake of peaceful coexistence. The fighting has been continuous since November of last year, with the AA advancing its territory. Initially, A leadership expressed some commitment to the Rohingya issue, stating that they would respect Rohingya human rights. This led the Rohingya to believe that the AA would not be as brutal as the Myanmar military. However, this hope has proved to be unfounded. Since the end of March this year, the Arakan Army has advanced in Budilong Township, forcing the Rohingya in rural area to flee their home. A soldier then looted their houses and burned the villages, carrying out significant massacre across the township. The most horrific massacre occurred on May 2nd, 2024 in Tanshaungkhan, known to the Rohingya as Honya City, where nearly 600 villagers, including children, women, and the elderly, were brutally killed in a single day. Additionally, nearly 1,500 other Rohingya were killed in various villages, including Chaupudao, Ngachendao, and Tamenchao. Some eyewitnesses reported finding many dead bodies, some identifiable as entire family, as they escaped from Budilong to Mongdo through the mountain. It is possible that the AA killed them as they attempt to flee. When the UN reported beheading, it shocked everyone. But the Rohingya were all too familiar with such horrors. According to survivor account, a soldier killed the Rohingya using sniper, rifle, pistol, machete, drop bomb, and artillery. As the Rohingya were driven out of their home in rural area, most sought refuge in urban area. Due to the overcrowded home hosting multiple family, many refugees took shelter in school, hospital, and government offices. The Arakan Army fired artillery into one of these schools at least 3 times. On May 17, at least 12 hours before the deadline for an evacuation order, the AA set fire to houses in urban area, displacing nearly 200,000 people. Those who were already displaced were displaced once more. When they attempt to reach Mongdo, the Arakan Army blocked their passage. According to the Australian Strategic Policy Institute, the AA burned down at least 8,500 Rohingya houses. Now the people are concentrated in a few locations in Budirang under AA control, suffering severe human rights abuses and facing the worst humanitarian crisis. Adding to their cruelty, the AA has forbidden the Rohingya from using the Braille network. Most smartphone and basic keypad phone have been confiscated, and the AA has warned that anyone caught using a phone will be sentenced to 3 years in prison. Rohingya youth have become the primary target of the AA. Many have been abducted and disappear, with their family unable to contact them or learn their whereabouts. On the other hand, the AA is also forcibly conscripting the Rohingya youth. The Arakan Army now offer those who want to leave for Malaysia the option to pay 15 million kyat and take a boat. The cost for those wishing to go to Bangladesh is 2 million kyat. That is from the Budirang. No humanitarian agency are present. No one can leave the area where they are concentrated with no way to earn a living. The Rohingya are entirely dependent on money sent by their relative in the diaspora. They must pay at least 20 to 30% commission to transfer agent reportedly connected to the Arakan Army to receive any amount. With whatever amount money they receive, they must purchase food and other necessity, which can only be bought through the Arakan Army. If someone pay for food commodities, half is taken as a commission, leaving the buyer with only half the value. Moreover, the price imposed by the Arakan Army are 3 times higher than the average market rate. So the buyer effectively received only 20% of the value from the payment they made. After seizing Budirang, the Arakan Army has been advancing into the urban area of Mondo, while the Arakan Army claimed to be fighting against the military. Rohingya villages located on the opposite side of the military base have been attacked daily with drone and artillery. This attack have resulted in around 100 Rohingya deaths and numerous injuries. As the AA's attack on Rohingya area intensified, on August 5th, thousands of Rohingya from Myanmar town, Myanmar Kenyanda, and Maundy villages gathered at the Naf River bank in attempt to flee to Bangladesh. However, after they assembled there, the Arakan Army dropped dozens of drone bombs, leading to a massacre that claimed the life of more than 200 people, including children, women, and the elderly. The Arakan Army didn't even spare a boat fleeing, dropping a boat that killed everyone on board, only to survive. The next day, at least 2 boats sank and many dead bodies washed ashore in Bangladesh. As of now, downtown Mondo is empty. All Rohingya have been forced to leave their home under what Arakan Army call evacuation. However, this is not an evacuation, it is forced relocation. The Arakan Army has a policy of cleansing the Rohingya from Budirang and Mondo Township. This plan was revealed in a private conversation by Sanctions, the elder brother of Arakan Army Chief Sanctions, but was leaked. 10 years ago, an article in Foreign Policy also revealed the Arakan Army's religious motive, shedding light on their long-standing agenda against the Rohingya. Undoubtedly, the crime committed by the Arakan Army against the Rohingya amount to crime against humanity and war crime. Discussing AA's crime does not imply that military has stopped committing crime against the Rohingya. Since mid-February this year, the military has conscripted Rohingya youth in Sittwe, Budirang, and Chaupu forcibly. Some have been forced to fight against Arakan Army on the battlefield, resulting in numerous deaths and injuries. The conscripts were also forced to burn Rakhine and Hindu houses in Budirang. News report and other sources suggest about 2,000 homes were burned. Those familiar with the situation have said burning of Rakhine and Hindu houses was led by the Chief of Tactical Command Office in Budirang. The military has allied with so-called Rohingya armed groups such as Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army (ARSA), Arakan Rohingya Army (ARA), and the Rohingya Solidarity Organization (RSO). The majority of the Rohingya regard this group as criminal gang. They fought against the Arakan Army, but when the military retreated, they fled with the military. Their collaboration has nothing to do with the Rohingya people. If they have committed crime against individual or group, they alone are responsible for their action. In conclusion, the Myanmar military has enjoyed impunity since 1962. The wall continued to allow this impunity, enabling military to commit crime. And since the coup in 2021, entire population has been suffering as a result. Now, the AA has become an additional oppressor for the Rohingya. If the Arakan army enjoy impunity like the military, the future of the Rohingya in Arakan is bleak. The impunity must end. While the military is under sanction from Western government, the Arakan army needs similar sanction to prevent further atrocity against the Rohingya. Given the severity of the international crime committed against the Rohingya, the world must find a way to deliver justice. The Arakan army must be held accountable. Thank you. I will end here.
Thank you so much.